Thank you. I want to ask you, Secretary Oliver, last year you mentioned, I think, New Mexico enacted the New Mexico Voting Rights Act, included provisions to expand voter access to the ballot. How are you able to expand rather than restrict voters' access to things like mail-in voting, drop boxes, same-day voter registration, while maintaining security and integrity? I know you got about a minute, but
Sure.
if you might just give us high level.
Sure, Ranking Member, thank you. So, as has been discussed here today, my colleague from Ohio said we don't, we can do both at the same time and both make sure our elections are secure and accessible. Importantly, one of the areas we focused on in New Mexico was access for our Native voters. With 12% Native voting population in our state, we have the highest Native voting population, and it's very rural. And so not just for our Native voters, but for our rural voters as well, we wanted to make sure that they had better access to getting a ballot through the mail if that's how they choose to vote. For our tribal communities, if their tribal communities were closed due to a public health emergency or some other type of emergency, that they were not only able to ensure that folks got ballots, but were able to return them securely. Our secure drop containers throughout the state are 24/7 video monitored. They're tamper-proof. They need to be checked regularly by bipartisan staff from the county clerk's office in that county and transported securely and accounted for with chain of custody in every case. So those are a few of the highlights, Mr. Ranking Member.
Very good. Thank you, Ms. Chair. I yield back.